Did you know that over half the human body is made up of water? People may take drinking adequate amounts of water for granted, but staying hydrated can largely impact overall health. Since the average human body is 75% water, with blood 92% water, bones 22% water, and muscles 75% water, it's no surprise our immune system depends on our water intake, according to medicaldaily.com in the article, Lack of Drinking Water Deteriorates the Human Body. Water is so important that a person couldn't last more than 5 days without it, as stated on WebMD.com. I attempt to drink 70 ounces of water daily as a part of my fitness and health regime. Many people drink water to help them lose weight. However, hydration is the most important advantage of adequate water consumption. It is important to recognize that your body loses water throughout the day. Even when you aren't sweating, these fluids need to be replenished to avoid dehydration. According to the University of Florida, 75% of Americans are dehydrated, and most of us aren't even aware that there's a problem. In Get an Energy Boost and Drink More Water by Kim Wilson on About.com. Let's discuss the missed signs of dehydration. We tend to associate many of the symptoms of dehydration, such as fatigue, weakness, headaches, and feelings of hunger, with just being hungry. In many cases, the real problem is mild or moderate dehydration. Symptoms of more severe dehydration include irritability, confusion, rapid heartbeat, and dizziness, to name a few. Now that we have looked at the missed signs of dehydration, let's look at what fluids people are consuming to hydrate themselves. Most people think that they drink enough fluids throughout the day to keep them hydrated. But if you counted all the beverages besides water that people drink, you would see that they're actually dehydrating themselves, stated on drax.com. Liquids such as coffee, tea, soda, alcohol, Gatorade, and sugary fruit drinks do not hydrate the body like pure water can. People are walking around actually dehydrated and they don't even know it because they don't feel thirsty. Despite the information on the importance of consuming adequate amounts of water daily, it is the second drink behind soft drinks. Worse yet, sodas, fruit juices, sport drinks, and other sweetened beverages typically contain processed fructose, which is the primary driver of obesity and metabolic dysfunction. Just 1 can of soda per day can add as much as 15 pounds to your weight over the course of a single year. 1 soda per day can also increase your risk of diabetes by 85%. And frequent soda drinkers have higher risk of cancer, according to Mercola.com. We have discussed the missed signs and what you should or should not drink to stay hydrated. Now let's discuss the physical benefits of proper hydration. Despite the importance of drinking water, a significant amount of people may be failing to drink recommended levels of fluids each day. Drinking water helps dissolve minerals and nutrients so that they are more accessible to the body, as well as helping transport waste products out of the body. It is these two functions that make water so vital to the kidneys. Water is needed by all cells and organs in the body in order for them to function properly. It is also used to lubricate the joints, protect the spinal cord, and other sensitive tissues, regulate body temperature, and assist the passage of food through the intestines. There are a considerable number of health problems that can occur simply through not drinking enough water, and yet researchers have found that a significant number of Americans may be failing to obtain the recommended levels of fluid intake every day. Most rely on thirst to guide their fluid consumption. Once your body has lost between 1 to 2% of its overall water content, it will signal its needs by making you feel thirsty. Using thirst as a guide to how much water you need to drink is one obvious way to ensure your individual needs are met day to day. However, by the time your thirst mechanism actually kicks in, you're already in the early stages of dehydration. Moreover, the thirst mechanism tends to be underdeveloped in children, making them vulnerable to dehydration. The elderly are also at heightened risk, according to Mercola.com in studies on dehydration. There are many ways you can make sure you drink more water and stay hydrated. Some suggest using a water bottle you like and carry with you everywhere. In fact, many schools today encourage kids to carry water bottles because dehydration is said to help the brain retain information, according to tips.life. Also, drinking a glass of water before each meal and taking water breaks throughout the day is a good rule of thumb. Many people suggest keeping track by writing down how much you drink, or there are several apps that can track usage for you. The amount needed for each person to be adequately hydrated varies due to each individual's lifestyle and activity level. Since inadequate water consumption or dehydration is detrimental to the body on many levels and is a condition that symptoms are largely ignored in everyday life, ensuring adequate hydration is crucial. We need water for nourishment, waste elimination, and regulation of bodily functions. Hydration is essential. Dehydration can have many consequences, some are very serious. Make your health a priority and track your water usage, whether you use bottles that are marked, you physically write it down, or you use an app. Staying hydrated means staying healthy. Optimal hydration is the key to a healthy, energized, focused well-being.